Hey book pals, welcome to Tea Heart Books, where we just talk about books and we have bookish fun. If you are not subscribed, consider subscribing and joining the community. So in this video, we are going to talk about the books that I read in September and what I'm going to read in October. So grab your snack and let's talk about all the books that I read in September and what we're going to read in October. Alrighty guys, let's chat about the books that I read in September. September was a very busy month for me, and so I only got 4 books read. Not only, but you know, normally I read a little bit more, but I got 4 books in, and the first one that I read was The Mixtape. I read The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry. I read that on my Kindle. And y'all, I think I gave it 5 stars. This book, if you've not read The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry, that was my first time reading a Brittany Cherry book. And it had me with all the emotions, right? I was happy, I was sad, I was like rooting for the couple, and it just made you like believe in like love and supporting each other. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. The writing was good. It wasn't long. It was just enough, and I just really enjoyed it. And that was that's The Mixtape by Brittany C. Cherry. And like I said, I gave that 5 stars. I really enjoyed that book. It was basically about a artist who, I can't give so much away, but it was an R&B artist, and he was going through trauma. A young girl who was going through her own trauma, a single parent, and her trying to figure her way out, dealing with family drama, and them two coming together in the midst of all of that. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful how they supported each other, and just they were there for each other, being friends, and then of course, you know, all the other stuff. But it was super good. I highly recommend. The next book I read was Ruthless Vows. Now this is the second book in the Divine Rivals series. So I read Ruthless Vows and I enjoyed it. It was good. Now there was some parts in it that it was like dragging on for me, and it did that in Divine Rivals too. But I thought that I was hoping that the story would, how it ended, it would kind of make some sense a little bit, and it kind of did a little bit. Some answers to book 1 we got in book 2. All in all, I gave it a 3 stars just because I felt like it could have got to the point a little bit quicker. It wasn't a long read, but it was like some parts of it like I just skimmed because I'm like, why are we here, you know? So, but for the most part, I thought it was really good. You got answers from that you needed out of from book 1 and book 2. So I thought that the writing was good. I thought the concept was good. It was just some parts of it I felt like could have been left out. So but I gave that 3 stars. The next book that I read, that y'all, if you watch my vlogs, you have heard me talk about this one, Magnolia Parts, The Long Way Home. Y'all, if I wasn't frustrated, I was frustrated with these characters. I was frustrated, but also like, y'all get it together. I was rooting for them, but I was also like very like, y'all some children, y'all need to communicate better and stop this whole situation. So yeah, but I still love the book. I gave it 4 stars. Only reason why I gave it 4 stars because it was so long. It really is a 5-star book, but it was so long, and I felt like some it could have been a little shorter. The ending really gave it 4 stars for me. And I'm like, okay, now I gotta get to the rest of the series. I'm gonna take a break from that universe right now because yeah, they're frustrating. So, but I did give it 4 stars. I do love Jessa Hastings' writing. The writing is good. The character building is good. The dynamics that they go through, all of that was really good. Then I saw some things in this, some answers that we got that was left from book 1 into this one. So I really did like how she kind of summed up some things that made sense. So I gave Magnolia Park's Long Way Home 4 stars. 4 stars for this one. And the last book that I've read for September is the novella Powerful. I read this, and this is by Laurie Roberts. This is like the book in between for Powerless and then Powerful, and then the next one is Reckless. Yeah, Reckless by Laurie Roberts. So that one was really good. In this one, we got to see Adina, the best friend. This one was all about her. And then we saw kind of what she was doing when Pei got to the trials. And so we saw her life. And if you've read Powerless, then you kind of know what happened to Aiden in Powerless. But reading her story, it was so sweet, it was so enduring, and I really did enjoy that. I gave that 4 stars. It was really good, and I like this series. I do. So I've heard some criticism, but for me, I'm not a big fantasy reader, so for me, this was okay. And so I enjoyed it. So I gave that 4 stars. So all in all, for September, I read 4 books, and that was The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry, Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross, Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home by Jessa Hastings, and Powerful, the Powerless Trilogy by Laurie Roberts. So those are my September reads. I had a good month for reading. I really thought September was a good, even though I was really, really busy, I thought I had a good read for September. So we got 4 books in, and which puts me at, let's look at my Goodreads challenge. I've read 42 books this year, and my challenge for the year is to read 52 books. So I'm doing pretty good. So let's talk about my October reads. I am excited about my October reads. So let's get into those. I'm being very zealous for October. Now, October, I am reading cozy, feel-good books, okay? Small town romance and all the things. That's what I'm reading for October. I want it to be cozy. I don't want to be long books. I just want to be really cozy. I want to be sweet, and I just want some really good feel books. So, now, I'm being very zealous. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put some back because where did I put them? I had got 3 more that I wanted to put in this pile, and they could be some hopefuls. It could be. So I may do them all. So we'll see what I grab to. But these are the ones that I've selected for October. Number 1 is going to be a read, and this is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I've already started this. Pumpkin Spice Cafe is by Laurie Gilmore. This one, y'all seen me talk about it. If you watch my vlogs, I've already talked about this. This is on the TBR, okay? Then I have book 2. And now I'm not sure about this one because I think this is giving Christmas. I'm not sure, but I'm putting it on the list. This is the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Laurie Gilmore. So I'm putting this one on the list for the book 2. I'm not going to go in too deep of what these books are about because I kind of went into that in my Target Made Me Buy Them video. So if you want to see more about what these are about, head on over to that video and you can see that part. Okay, so these are the two that are for sure gonna be read in October. All right, so these are the hopefuls. Now we've got Ready or Not by Cara Bistone. Now I've not read anything by her. This, I thought the cover was super cute, and so I got it. This one says, Eve Hatch lives for surprises. Just kidding. She expects every tomorrow to be pretty much the same as today. She loves her cozy apartment. That's it right there. This is probably going to be one because it has the word cozy in it. And cozy is my thing right now. So, yeah. Cozy apartment in Brooklyn, close to her childhood best friend Willa and far from her traditional Midwestern family who have never really understood her. While her job is only dream adjacent, it's comfortable and steady. She knows what to expect from life until she finds herself literally expecting after an uncharacteristic one-night stand. Oh, wow, I forgot that's what that was. Now Eve's loyal friendship with Willa is feeling tense and is actually Willa's steadfast older brother, Shep, who steps up to help. He's always been friendly, but now he's ordering her surprise lunches, listening to all her complaints, and is suddenly kind of hot. Then there's the baby's father, who is technically supportive, but majorly conflicted. Okay. Maybe it's her surging hormones. Maybe it's the way Shep's shoulders look in a t-shirt, but Eve starts to wonder if she's been secretly desiring more from every aspect of her life. Accidental pregnancy. Maybe falling for best friend's brother. Okay, in for it. And the cover's super cute. And it's giving all fall. Look at that. It's giving fall. It's giving cozy. Love it. So that was probably a yes. A mystery book. Now, this one is called One of Us Knows by Alyssa Cole. So this one says, years after a breakdown and a diagnosis of dissociative identity disorder derailed her historical preservationist career, Kenitra Nash and her alters have been given a second chance they can't refuse, a position as resident caretaker of a historic home. Having been dormant for years, Ken has no idea what led to this isolated Hudson River island, but she's determined not to ruin their opportunity. Then a surprise visit from the home's conservation trust, just as a nor'easter bears down on the island, disrupts her newfound life, leaving Ken trapped with a group of possible dangerous strangers, including the man who brought her life tumbling down years earlier. So, I'm excited about this one. I've heard conflicting things. Some people said it wasn't good. Some people said it was. So, I'm going to give it a chance because I think this one's going to be good. So, this will be my little cozy mystery. So, love that for me. And then we have a fantasy. And this is Reckless by Lauren Roberts. I just finished reading Powerful. And I want to get back into this world, so I'm happy about this one. This says, I wonder how often the enforcer kneels before anyone. You're afraid of me. Kai meets my statement with a stare, steady but drawn out like a sigh. I'd be a fool not to fear something so fierce. I swallow, and are you not a fool that is? He stands then, holding my gaze until he's the one looking down on me. Not anymore. Excited. So I'm excited for this one. So that is Reckless by Lauren Roberts. And this is technically book 2 because the other one was a novella, but book 3 in the Powerless series. So that is my fantasy book. And this one, I've got 3 more, and I'm not sure if these are gonna get into the stack, but I'm gonna put it on the TBR. And this is The Messy Lives of Book People by Phaedra Patrick. I've not heard of her, but I saw this in Barnes & Noble, and I thought it was super cute. And so I picked this one up. So I'm going to put this one on the TBR. It says, mother of two, Liv Green, barely scrapes by as a maid to make ends meet, often finding escape in a good book while daydreaming of becoming a writer herself. So she can't believe her luck when she lands a job housekeeping for a personal hero, mega best-selling author S.C. Starling, a mysterious and imitating recluse. The last thing Liv expected was to be the only person Essie talks to, which leads to a tenuous friendship. When Essie passes away suddenly, Liv is astonished to learn that her dying wish was for Liv to complete her final novel. But to do so, Liv would have to step into Essie's shoes. As Liv begins to write, she uncovers secrets from the past that reveals a surprising connection between the two women, one that would change Liv's own story forever. So, I think this is going to be nice. So, I'm going to put this one on. And then I have 2 more. Oh, wait. One can't go because it says summer won't last forever. Okay, we're going to hold on this one because that's talking about summer. We're in fall. We're giving fall, so we're not going to do that one. Let's put that one back. But the cover's super cute. Savor it. Okay, let me know if you read that. But this one's about summer, so we're not going to do that one. Okay. B.K. Borison, Mixed Signals. Now, I've had this one for a good little bit, and so I want to try to read this one. This says, Layla Dupree has given up on love. She's waded through all the fish in the sea, each one more disappointing than the last, bless her heart. Apparently owning the bakery at Inglewild's most romantic destination does not help one's love life, despite Layla's best efforts. All she wants is a partner who gives her butterflies, not someone who ghosts her at dinner and leaves her with a check. Good thing Caleb Alvarez has the perfect solution. After saving Layla from another date gone bad, he has a simple proposition: 1 month of no strings dating. He'll do his best to renew her faith in men while she rates his romantic game. It's a win-win situation. All the benefits of dating without adding the pressure of feelings and unmet expectations. That's cute. So we're going to try to get this one into the month. And look at the cover. That was cute. I've had this one for a little bit too. So I'm going to try to get these books, a lot of these books that I have on my shelf. I would like to get them read as I continue to keep buying books. But this is the October hopefuls, guys. The October hopefuls. Let's hope that we can get these books in, y'all, because these are a lot, and we need to get to reading. We want to do a recap. All right. Mixed Signal. The Messy Lives of Book People. Reckless. One of Us Knows. Ready or Not. The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. The Pumpkin Spice Latte. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Those are the books that that are hopefully gonna get read in October. Let me know what you're reading, and if you have any October hopefuls, if any of these books are on your list, and just let me know what you're reading in October. Let's talk about it in the comments. And yeah, so as always, be kind to yourself, be kind to someone else, and read you some good books. See you next time, book pals. Bye.